I have been to 45 US states, and these are the destinations where I think you should splurge on a hotel versus the ones I think you should save on a hotel. Destination number 1 is Hawaii. I've only been to Maui and Kauai, so I can only speak to my experience on those two islands, but this is probably a controversial opinion. I think you should try and save on a hotel when you go to Hawaii. I don't think of Hawaii as a destination where you should just go and sit on the beach. I could make a whole video about that, but it's more of a destination where you're going to be spending a lot of time exploring the island, being active, spending time outside of your hotel. So I don't think it's worth the money because ideally you won't be spending a ton of time there anyways. Destination number 2 is Napa Valley, California. I think you should splurge here. Yes, you're going to be spending a lot of time outside of your hotel at different wineries, wine tasting, but I think of this as a really luxurious destination. So I personally think it's worth the splurge to stay in a hotel that kind of matches that vibe. Okay, New York. Unless you're staying at one of the iconic hotels like the Plaza or the Palace or something of that nature, where the hotel is a huge part of your experience, I think you should try and save here. You're going to be spending a lot of time outside of your hotel, exploring the city and, seeing what New York has to offer. So I don't think it's worth it to spend a ton of time on a hotel room when hopefully you'll be spending most of your time exploring the city. Okay, final destination, Sedona, Arizona. I also think this applies for a lot of other southwestern cities, even like Santa Fe, for instance, but I think it's worth it to splurge here. My reason is I think these are great destinations for weekend trips, like long weekend trips. And although you're going to be outside of your hotel, I think that there are a lot of benefits to a nice hotel here, including location, including beautiful views, and really just adding to the vibe of a relaxing experience in one of these beautiful places. So I think it's worth the splurge, although that's debatable, up to you at the end of the day, but personally I would splurge. Also, I could talk about hotels all day, so let me know if you want a part 2.